you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Horned Frogs offense will have the football first. Now, guys, let's not forget, last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
And the Horned Frogs will have it first and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Garcia. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. Hits him inside the 20, still going. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. You know, Jesse, they threw that to him in double coverage, and I like that sometimes because you can't let the defense just dictate what you're going to do.
No, they're going to make sure he gets his, Reese, no doubt about it. And they're going to force it over to him, hoping that he can make a play, and knowing that he can. But as a defense, you got to be careful doubling him because that means somebody else is wide open.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Now the toss. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And the Horned Frogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, TCU!
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Texas Tech's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game.
Nowhere to go, the ball's loose. Offense scoops it up and still going. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He leaves it with his back. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
They'll run the option. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll send the back in motion. The give to the tailback. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Powers through the defender. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Cobb. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll toss it. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Lunches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The pull and throw off the RPO. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Caught over the middle. It's Leon. Oh, he's got some space. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. He's in open space downfield. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense set on first down. Gets the back moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off play action. Makes the grab on the left. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Just keeps slinging it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Red Raiders will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. Slips a tackle and he's got room. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Calls his own number. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. And the Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Runs through the tackle. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys. Those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle was in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words to describe defensive linemen.
rushes to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his second of the day, this one from 23. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on second down. They want to run this quarterback.
You know, you got to pick your spots when you're running your quarterback because you don't want him to take too many hits. You don't want him to risk injury. But when you see a run like that right there and he gets you the first down, man, it makes you want to just dial it up again.
Bring in the heat. Got it in the middle. It's Jennings. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jennings. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense. Catching.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Wants to bring it back. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. He's looking to throw. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking to throw. Tosses it incomplete. 2nd down coming up. On the ground, it's Cobb. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. He'll run it again. At the 45 on his way. There he goes. He's at the... And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. They'll run it from the gun. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Jennings. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards. They got it, it's blocked. Not going to get there as this defense makes a stand.
Yeah, and that pretty much sums up the day, man. You've been getting beat all over the place. You're trying to make the score a little bit closer, maybe fight back in, maybe get competitive. Even your field goal unit isn't performing well. It's just not your day, dog.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. With the catch, it's Garcia. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. Find some fresh air. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well give it to him again. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight.
Turning it on. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And the Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll pitch it. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
This is a designed run. Touchdown, TCU! And the punishment has been extended. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Jennings. Pulled down for the tackle.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job getting the football near the line of scrimmage. Bam, break a tackle, make something happen, get 10-plus yards.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. The Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gonna run it. It's Jennings. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Leon. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard. The offense trying to find itself. It's first down. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Right back to it. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4 down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Shakes off the defender. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The give out of the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Makes it past the marker. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Cobb. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give on the option. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. And the Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The option look. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Leaves it with the back. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. I wasn't sure that one was going to get there, but had just enough gas to make it over the crossbar. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And this center downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And as he throws, he's got his man. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. On target. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch with these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Fires to the right. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see.
Makes the grab, past the marker. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7. Quickly complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season. Undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.